Hi, welcome back. What I want us to discuss today is a very interesting theory that I came across whilst doing a program, and the doctor who took us through that particular course, it was on human theories. And he said he had propounded a theory, through a very vivid observations, empirical observation as well. There's come across a certain pattern in romantic relationships. Right from its inception through to marriage and then life in the marriage. There's this thing that people say that so he took a careful look at the dynamics, and he's come out with a very powerful theory, which he names the OBK relationship curve. And the OBK relationship curve theory looks like this here, and on that curve there are particular points which predicts relationships. And if you're watching me in your relationship, you could find yourself in one of the points there. It is so practical and so real. What he actually basically says is that this curve basically observes and makes future predictions for a romantic relationship right from its inception to marriage and then life within the marriage. Take a careful look at the curve right here. We're back to discuss it. So this particular curve is taken from meku.wordpress.com. Yes, I'm explaining it as I understand the theory. On the curve, we have the best stage, the better stage, the good stage, the bad stage, the worst stage, and then the worst stage. The best stage, the honeymoon stage, where people in a relationship idealize each other and see no flaws in them. You have met the person new. They are fresh, their experiences are intriguing, thrilling, it's like and at that stage we idealize the person because we peg them to an ideal be that we have. Ticks all the boxes. You go like, this is the one. And they want to spend each passing day or time with the person or each other and have tremendous sleepless nights over each other. Each one literally cannot do without the other. Wanting to have everlasting company, like you cannot spend an hour or a minute away from the person. Like it seems like how can anybody live without a person? So overwhelming, and you are so enthralled by all it washes over you through and through completely, and you feel like you cannot live without the other person. That's the best stage. At that point, most people marry because one is to be that. What must say? Now, after you marry, you still are in your best stages. So you're in your honeymoon phase. Some people's own last 6 months. Some people's own last 1 year. Some people's own last 3 years. Withstanding all the other challenges that come across in the relationship. It's so romantic. It's so beautiful. So sexy and all that. At that point, most people have the best sex of their lives. They're with an ideal person. Okay, then when you marry, when the realities of life set in, then you come to the better stage. When you begin to live together, when each partner settles into the other and then begins to recognize the detail, to observe in detail everybody's flaws and shortcomings. You realize that your spouse is like this, they weren't like that before. They don't bath, they snore, they don't brush their teeth, some can't even cook, some can't manage the house, some can't manage the home. Some men can't provide anything, some women can't keep their home. All the flaws begin to play out. You realize some people don't have time for you as they used to in the best stage. So in the better stage, you begin to observe each other's flaws and shortcomings. It is so real. So then immediately you jump from there. Best stage to the better stage. Then you begin to go like that. At that point, disillusionment sets in, disappointment sets in, because now you are seeing the person for who they really, really are. We need to tell especially if partners cannot adjust and appreciate each other's flaws and then weaknesses. So in the better stage, what you have to do most is adjustment and compromise. If you're not able to do that, then you feel disappointed and disillusioned because this is not what you promised me. But that's exactly what you are being said, because the veil is unfolding. It's just falling off. You're not seeing people for who they really are. Yes. Then from the better stage, you go to the good stage. At this stage, the quality of the relationship has declined to, good, which is good. Because the reality of the better stage will bring along with it quarrels, misunderstandings, and probably hurts that may never heal, but which have to be tolerated nonetheless. So in the good stage, you are not disillusioned, you are not disappointed. This is not what I was promised, but this is what I'm being served with. Well, let me just make do with what I have. Everybody goes through that stage. Most relationships, especially marriages. I'm just making do with the best of the situation. I cannot jump you because it's not that bad. But I wish it was better. Because we want peace to prevail, let me just pay some prices.